Hey there YouTube, this is Self-Portrait 14 with a video review for Transformers Generations Warpath. I know I'm a bit late to the party here with this guy since he came out, well over a year ago I guess. But found him at my local Toys R Us. I felt that was pretty lucky to find him since he was the only one in the case there, sitting with some other Generations figures, and thought I'd pick him up and show him off. So I'm really pleased. You see here's a nice little tank there. He's a deluxe class figure. Comes with a missile and whatnot. Intermediate level 3. Nice art here up on the top. Turn to the side. We see deluxe class. Other side, Autobot logo. Bottom, Thundercracker, which they did not have in stock. There was no Thundercracker around there, unfortunately. And over here we come to the back and a nice product shot there with the bio, tech specs, all that good stuff. You see launching missile in his tank mode. Here's his robot mode looking really cool. And let me give you a good look here at the bio so you can pause and read that whenever you want. There's that. There's tech specs, which hopefully you can actually read those. Which I find pretty interesting that he's only got a 7 for Fire Blast, only a 7 for Courage, all that stuff when, if you read the bio, he just runs into everywhere and fights. And he's apparently not afraid of anything, so I don't know why his Courage would be only a 7, but oh well. Let's get this guy open and let's check him out. And here we have Warpath in his nice H-tank configuration for his alt mode. You can see why it's an H-tank, simply because, well, it's shaped like an H. And this guy's really cool. As you can see, I clipped the missile, got rid of that. That little back part there it just looked ridiculous. So that's real simple. Just get some scissors and cut it. No big deal there. As for articulation in this mode, the cannon here goes up and down, also spins around. These little missiles, or this little, I guess, missile launcher here on the side will rotate up and in, and also rotate down. Same with the other missile launcher. So you can have those set up however you want. You put them down, put it up, all that good stuff. And then, you see down here, he's got some really nice paint detailing here on the treads. This nice bright silver that just looks really great. It just pops and it looks awesome. I love it. And as you can see, the actual treads don't move, but they got little plastic wheels on them. Come up to the top, you got a couple little more silver accents there. Some gray plastic here, a little more silver in here, which goes on to be part of the robot mode later. And then a darker gray plastic up here with a little black right here. So overall, he's got a pretty good mixture of colors in there. So I dig that. I dig that he isn't just 2 colors and done, or 2 shades of whatever and done. He's got a nice Autobot logo right here in black. And he's got over here K4-90W, also Kapow. Other side, you got ZOW-333, Zowie. And another Autobot logo. So there you have him. He's really cool. I mean, he rolls pretty well. He's not great because it's just the little tiny wheels on these long treads, so you kind of gotta position these. You can move these a little bit, the back ones in particular, to try and position them right so that the actual treads themselves aren't hitting the ground. And you see, it takes a little fiddling to get them to actually roll right. So there you have it. And for a quick size comparison, here we have, of course, Hotshot. So as you can see, he's about the same size lengthwise. The turret comes out a little further, but he's a little wider also. But overall, I wish this was bigger, and that's something I'll get into a little more later. I do wish that this guy was bigger, or at least some sort of Voyager class, or I don't know, something in between a Deluxe and Voyager, especially since he is a tank and not, a regular car, but, oopsie. Overall, very cool. Now, I'm going to just cut away really quick to get Hotshot transformed, and I'll get into this guy's transformation. Transformation for this guy is really pretty simple. So, first thing I like to do is I like to take these and already rotate them in. Just like that. And just gets them out of the way for now. And then take this entire bottom part and just split it out there. And just rotate all the way down. And these are going to be the legs. So for the legs, You want to take the treads and pull them out just a little bit, because you see right here there's a tab. And pull it out a bit, and you want to get it out of that tab and then rotate it down and back around. And then just push that back in and rotate it that way. Same on the other side. Just like that. So there you have the legs, and that's it for the legs. Nice and easy. Now for the arms, you want to come over here and take this and just this flap and just pull it straight back. And then rotate this down, rotate the hand out, and close it back up. Done with the arm. Again, open that up, bring it down, hand out, close. And that's simple. Now for the chest, you want to take this gray piece and fold that down. And then you take the next piece and fold it down. Just like that. Actually, just like that. And you kind of want to line this up so this tab's right in there. Oh. Oopsie. Alright, so I guess I accidentally pushed the missile out. That's something I was going to show you in just a little bit, but alright. There we go. And then you just bring that all back down, and it'll tab right in there. And now for the fun part. Take the cannon and push. Yeah, there's his face. Nice and cool. And here's his missile going back in there. So now to show off his missile, see how hard it fires. And kapow! That fires pretty hard. And I don't know if you... that was hard. Just listen to the way it hits the board. And then just flies away. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the missile. It fires pretty well. So that's cool. So here you have Warpath in his robot mode. He looks pretty cool. I dig him. You see, obviously you still have a few extra little silver paint details that really weren't very visible in tank form. So you've got those up here at the shoulders. Make sure it focuses on him and not my hands. Sorry about that. So you got them up here in the shoulders. You've also got some nice little gold details right here next to that. These little, I guess like vents. And down here on his belt. Or what could be his belt. Looking very cool. You obviously have the treads, still silver. Still have Zowie. Still have your kapow. Still looking very neat. Very cool. I dig him a lot. Posability. His head just rotates. It's not on a ball joint, so you can't get him looking up and down. His arm will go straight out, and it'll go all the way around. So you get some really good posability there. An elbow joint. It's an elbow swivel. I don't know if that's really a bicep swivel. It's right at the elbow. And his hand is just there. It's not going to actually give you really anything other than, I guess if you want, you can tilt it up. Nothing at the waist. Hips are on a ball joint, so that'll go out and around at a pretty good range there. It doesn't go all the way out, but it goes pretty good amount out. And then his knees will bend, thigh swivel, and his feet are a bit of an issue for me, and that they really only get this due to the transformation. They won't go any further back, and they're already kind of tilted forward. So you got him standing like that, and it seems to me like he's just kind of leaning forward the whole time. You got to kind of do that for him and all that, and it kind of, at least in my opinion, it's a little bit of a drawback in that it's annoying for when you're trying to pose them and stuff. So you can obviously get them in some cool poses, but the lack of a ball jointed head, being able to look up and down, that means you can't do this and have him looking up. He's kind of just looking down. His feet, you can't rotate them or anything, so they're just kind of angled out, all that. But overall, I really do like this figure. He's a lot of fun. Another issue is these big like cavities here. That are formed due to the way this transforms out and how that's supposed to hold the rest of the arm as well in vehicle mode. But other than that, he's a very cool figure though. I like him. I like the way he looks. Again, I would appreciate it if they would have made him a Voyager size figure. Let's see if I can get him to stand up right there. We go. If they would have made him a Voyager class figure, that I would have really appreciated that. I would have really liked that. You can see his head here. Actually, let me give you a good visual of his head sculpt. See if it'll focus here on him. Maybe there it's a bit. So you see he's got a very nice head sculpt. I dig it. No light piping, just black. So there's that. This flap won't go down. It's like that, but no big deal. So I dig him. Again, there's a few little qualms about him, but other than that, I really like him. I dig him a lot. I figure my recommendation is to get him because he is a lot of fun. He's very cool looking. I dig him. And also the cannon, if you want, for whatever reason, you can bring that back out. It doesn't make his head retract. So you can have that however you want. So that's not a big deal. You can point it up and down when you pull it out too. So there you have it. This has been Self-Portrait 14 here saying my personal recommendation. Even though he does have a few little things that I'm not crazy about, I suggest you go get Warpath because I really dig him. Those minor nitpicks are things that I can easily get over. Like it's nothing crazy. It's nothing that's gonna drive me up the wall. And a quick size comparison. There's Hotshot. You see, he's about the same size. So, big whoop. So there you have it. Have a nice day. And a quick update for my channel. I will be actually going back to my old Creo videos and kind of putting them back online, re-uploading them as one whole complete video each. So for Devastator, you're not going to have, I guess, what was it, 5 or 6 videos separated out. It'll be just one complete video. And I'll try and put in some number tags or whatever in there. So there you have it. This has been Self-Portrait 14. Have a nice day.